the C.H.E.K Practitioner, death of your C.H.E.K Practitioner business. And the reason why I say this is that every C.H.E.K practitioner I've spoken to over the last 27 years, anybody that's been on C.H.E.K Connect will go, it's completely and utterly pointless for getting work and clients. And I'm going to tell you why that is. It's really a marketing channel for the C.H.E.K Institute to get more leads and inquiries from new trainers that want to do the courses. And the reason why this is, if you look at the homepage of C.H.E.K Connect, you'll see Gavin, you'll see the yoga woman, and you'll see Fielder's ID level 5 lower down. And then you'll see all these individual guys that are not even been certified by Paul. So if you're not been certified by Paul to be a level 5 or a level 4, including the yoga woman, should you even be on the homepage of C.H.E.K Connect? Of course you shouldn't, because it's totally unfair. And because Gavin Jenkins is there on the right hand side, click on the profile and you'll see Gavin there. He's having a conflict of interest because he wants to get all the work for himself. So what he will say to you is, oh, we've got C.H.E.K Connect, and you get on there, and this is another reason why you should pay for your shit license, which I'm never paying for again, and it runs out on Sunday. Now, the reason why is that your clients won't ask for it. Physios, doctors, or any other professional will never ask for it because it's not valid anywhere else. Now, the C.H.E.K Institute wants you to have it, so they get their $100 or $200, whatever you're paying every year to top up their income. It's not about regulating you at all. It's a complete lie. And the reason why, because if they're saying on their website, which I believe it to be a lie as well, over 75,000 practitioners worldwide. If you was to add that up and work it out and see how many are on the C.H.E.K Connect website, it's nowhere near that amount at all. So it's a marketing lie in my view. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So because they've helped over 75,000 practitioners out there, but they don't say what level. So they could have done level 1 and give up, level 2, give up, level 3 and give up. And maybe there's only a few that have done level 4 and level 5 like myself. So the other thing is that you're in a list on that website. So if you try and find my profile, it's quite difficult. Then when you click on my profile, if you go on the home page, click on the home page, go right down to the bottom, click on page 2, you'll see me there, click on it, and you'll see it bounces back to the front page. So that means I'm losing revenue and income because of that. Over 2,028 clicks that I've lost revenue from because of Gavin Jenkins setting it up the C.H.E.K CEO gangster way, so he gets all the work. So you've got to remember you're in a list. So any list, it's still a total lottery whether you get any work or inquiries. But lucky enough for me, I'm page 1 for C.H.E.K Practitioner Europe, C.H.E.K Practitioner UK, C.H.E.K Practitioner London, and Find a C.H.E.K Practitioner. So I worked out that this was more important than being on the C.H.E.K Academy crap website that will never get you any work. Now, I know guys that have been C.H.E.K Practitioner level 2s, level 3s from 10 years ago and said to them, have you had any work from that C.H.E.K Connect? No, it's completely useless. A complete waste of time. So the reason why it's there, because it comes up underneath C.H.E.K Practitioner or the C.H.E.K Academy website or underneath the C.H.E.K Institute website. And because it comes up underneath there, that's directing traffic away from you again. Does that make sense? It's directing the traffic to the level 3 in Manchester and Gavin, who's in Lancashire. Now, how fair is that? And Gavin only recently got his level 5, the same as Lee and Warren. whereas me and Phil did it over 13 years ago. So really, doing it 13 years ago, we should be right at the top, number one. But unfortunately, they don't do things fairly, and they don't do it with loving spiritual care, because if they were fair, they would go, right, Scott needs to be at the top, Phil needs to be at the top if he's still practicing, because he's his company's been closed down, as in he got a bar from HMRC, the same as Lee Brandon. His business has folded, gone into solvency. Warren is still going, but he's only got £900 in his business account. Whether that is true or not, I just don't know. So you've got to remember, they've all been messing around with their accounts. The same with the woman in Manchester. She's been messing around with her accounts, putting her business name into HMRC and see how her business is running. And then you got then you got Gavin Jenkins saying he's got £29,000 in assets, but that's just his electric car. Then he's got the massive gym that you all may have been in, and then he's got his cottage, and then he's got the estimated £32 million of the C.H.E.K Institute. Can you see there's a lot of lying and skullduggery going on, in which to either not pay tax or avoid paying tax or pay the lowest amount on what they're charging you for when you're buying scientific core, scientific back individually at £250 each. That's over 1,000% markup. Over 1,000%. And then the forward head caliper that you buy, that's free, that's £375. You can get one, put in measuring forward head physiotherapy into Google. You'll see a caliper come up that is designed for physiotherapists. It's £20. It's £20. So why do you need to buy something that just says C.H.E.K logo on the side of it? And you're not going to use it all the time. You're only going to use it, you're going to measure the forward head, and hopefully your program that you've designed, you'll measure it again and it would have corrected the forward head. But what you've got to remember, if somebody's sitting at a desk all day long and they're not allowed to change their monitor and they're not allowed to change their desk seat, you ain't going to change anything. So you could be, measuring these measurements till death and it ain't going to change their forward head. Does that make sense? So it's highly, highly important for you to remember that the C.H.E.K Institute is not about making you money. It's about making them the most amount of money possible, even as quick as possible, until you figure it out that, wait a minute, I've got a certificate that's not valid by anybody. It has no value, only with the Institute, and I've got this stupid license that is worthless as well, that I'm paying every year for what? To be on a website called C.H.E.K Connect where I'm buried and nobody can find me. It's completely pointless, isn't it? But it's great for them, but not for you. But if you check their YouTube stuff, it's all going down. The followers are going down. The views are going down. People are bored with this shit. They don't want to do a 5-year program or a 3-year program for £11,595. They don't want to do HLC that by the time you get to the end and you've done FDN and stuff, that will cost you £12,000. Now, if you can make the money back really quickly by charging that £400 an hour, which I don't know any therapist or any doctor or doctors on Harley Street do not charge that amount of money. The most they'll charge is £250 for 1 hour. None of them charge £400 an hour. So you're not a doctor as a C.H.E.K practitioner. You're studying bits of paper that have no value anywhere in the medical world. Now, if it did, I wouldn't be doing any of these videos. If the C.H.E.K Connect website was brilliant and was bringing in regular calls and inquiries, I wouldn't have done 159 videos, but another 80 to come. So you got to remember that, is that if you're going to sign up for this what is it, £322 a month for 3 years. Think about the economy. Think about what's happening in Iran. They've already blown up a load of stuff again. So that's going to push petrol up. That's going to push the price of food up. That's going to push your mortgage up. So why would you even sign up for this program when it's not recognised? Now, if all of a sudden they said, right, it's a degree or it's this or it's that, and it's highly, highly recognised by the fitness industry and the general public, then great. I wouldn't be doing any videos. There'd be no need to do any videos. There's a company that does integrative health on YouTube. I've done a video about that because Gavin done a shit video about that. And you'll see that, one, it's highly recognised because you can Google it. And two, in their art of their thumbnail, they've got everyone holding their certificates. Proudly holding their certificates. Unfortunately, you have to do all that yourself. The Institute doesn't do that for you. The Institute will not market you at all. It's about you marketing them because you're at the bottom of the pyramid and you've got to try and climb your way up. Does that make sense? So make sure you go and look at the faculty's business accounts on HMRC. Just put in Lee Brandon body check and it will come up that his business has gone into solvency. Then put in Warren Williams and you'll see his accounts will come up. And then definitely put in Gavin Jenkins. Or you can go to my YouTube channel where I put the 8 attacks from the C.H.E.K Institute that I've had so far. And you'll see he's got 29,000 in assets, but owns a company that's worth estimated £32 million. So what is he doing that he's lying about? Does that make sense? I'm not lying about anything. Everything is 100% truthful, the truth, the honest truth, and nothing but the truth. Otherwise, all my stuff would have been taken down. Or the C.H.E.K Institute would be going, we're going to sue you. Okay, sue me for the truth. Let's go to court. And I've got so much documentary evidence against them. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's so many things they've messed up on. It's just unbelievable. For one, they attacked me saying, right, we want all dates. We don't believe anything you're saying. We want all the dates, the minutes, the hours and all that. Trying to wrap up a dyslexic person in red tape. That's really nice from the C.H.E.K Institute, isn't it? Then when I asked for my GDPR information, they sent it through, but didn't send any of the emails from 2013 when all these problems started. So they're hiding their taxes, especially Gavin, and then they're hiding the GDPR information, and then they try to attack me. Oh, another email I got. Oh, you need to make sure that you take all your C.H.E.K practitioner stuff off your website. Don't talk to any C.H.E.K practitioners. What do you think I am, a 4-year-old child? I'm 55 years old. I'll do exactly what I fucking want, not what you cunts want me to do. And that's what they get in their head. They think, right, you're doing our program and you've signed up. Let's try and control you for you not to go to Charles Parloquin and start doing his work, or do an independent course that may be more recognised than theirs. They'll try all these little mind tricks to get in your head to stop you from going away from their program. And remember that if you buy a book or a manual and you open it, they won't give you your money back, which is completely against the law. And then on top of that, once you sign up for your 3 years or the year program, you ain't going to get your money back after that 14 days. So make sure that if you're going to look into it because want to see what it's all about, make sure you're in that window of 14 days. Don't let them fob you off. And then say to them, if you decide to get your money back, like within the 14 days, document it all. Then get in touch with a lawyer or somebody, and you can go to trading standards and say, look, I've asked this company for my money back. And within my 14 days, it's my legal right. They will take up your case straight away. Because it's not allowed anymore. in 2015, they passed a law that anything you buy has to be fit for purpose and something that you really want, and if it's damaged, they have to replace it. So if they're clicking a download button, it ain't going to be damaged unless it's your computer or PC or whatever. But you can say it's not fit for purpose for your learning capacity, or something that you thought was something that would be recognised, but it's not recognised, and this is why you want your money back. Does that make sense? This way you won't get trapped. Otherwise, you'll be trapped into paying 200 and whatever it is a month for the beginner program, which is all online, which is complete bollocks. You can't do palpation online. You can't test the TVA online. You can't check the curvatures online. So don't do it. But the 3-year program is a bit cheaper, but even worse because it's 3 years. Who knows what's down the line in 3 years, considering how the economy and everything is changing so rapidly. So think smart, don't be silly, and don't buy into the BS of the C.H.E.K Connect is going to get you work. It doesn't. It gets them work. It doesn't get you work. And remember that if you've got a link on there to your website, they're benefiting, you're not. So if they're benefiting, they should pay you. So when they take me off, it's going to be great, which will be Sunday maybe. When they take me off, the 2,000 clicks I get per week to my website, they won't get any of that anymore. So their website will drop down even more in the rankings. So thank you, C.H.E.K Institute. I'm looking forward to that. So let's see what they do on Sunday, see if they decide to send me an attack email, take everything off, do this, do that, and I'm just going to go, fuck you, I'm not doing anything you want me to do. Take me to court, and if you win, then I'll do it. But you won't win, because I've got too much stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't get trapped into the C.H.E.K Connect, death of your business. Do your own thing, and make sure that if you've got a website, you've got to make sure that you do lots of different keywords so you can be found for multiple areas. Don't just rely on C.H.E.K Practitioner. Remember, it's only searched for 12 times a month, and you need at least 11 leads to get one good lead. And personal trainer is searched for 48,000 times a month. So don't make that mistake. Thanks very much. Bye.